Hi students, so today's video will discuss about the new industrial policy 1991. So as I have said in last video that the next video will discuss about the new economic policy or new industrial policy 1991. So this new policy has given a new route or new path to the Indian economy in the year 1991 when the government of India has decided to take a new industrial policy for the development of economy. So regarding this policy, the various tremendous change that have been taken place and in the Indian economy, basically there are three factors or 3 points that have been implemented by this policy, and these 3 points are in short form we can say LPG. That means liberalization, privatization and globalization. So these are the three basic uh, points that have been introduced in the new economic industrial policy 1991, and these three factors or points has made the India to come forward and work with a world economy. So we'll try to have some idea regarding these 3 points: liberalization, privatization and globalizations, how the government of India has molded up its means fall down economy by this new economy, new industrial policy, because it was very much needed at a time to renovate the system that were prevailing prior to 1991, which was not very welcomed scenario for the economic system at that time, because India was going in a very much downwards. So that is why the government of India has decided to go for these changes and taken a new industrial policy in 1991. Okay, so accordingly what it has been done, I'll give you some idea. So liberalization, privatization and globalization. So I have written some of the important points regarding this liberalization, privatization and globalization. Now liberalization means what, privatization means what, and globalization means what. Okay, liberalization means, you can say the word liberalization, liberal, or you can say liver, very much simple, you can say liberalize, it's not very complicated but liberal way. Okay, so liberalizations come from the word called liberal. Prior to the 1991, the Indian economy was in such a hard and fast rule implemented, which was not very much welcome for the different business organization to do business activities very you can say easily or very profitably. So that is why this liberalizations has given the various relaxations upon the different sectors of the industries. Okay, so what are these relaxations? I'll just say you. Say abolition of industrial licensing. Prior to 1991, there is required license for every types of industries, whether it is a small, big, or whatever it's semi scale. But after that, the industrial licensing has been, but abolished, not for the very simple industries. So this liberalizations was done in the industrial licensing system. So many people were are very much interested to establish an industry, because due to the very lengthy and very critical licensing procedure has bound them to means stop that one. So that is why evolution of the industrial policy was the first thing. Next, number two was freedom in decision in expansion and diversification. Prior to 1991, means if a industry is there, a company is there, means for expansion and diversification also decisions cannot be taken by the company owner or industrial proprietor. So it was very much difficult for those people. It had to depend upon the various authorities which has been make free at that time of the liberalizations. Then number 3, simplification in export and import. At the time also, the people those who want to go for export import business, there was a very much restrictive process have to be followed. There are various procedure have to be followed if anyone want to export any goods from India to other country or import goods from other country to India. So this has been made very much simple, and simple procedure has been made. Number 4 is remove restriction in movements of goods. Say, prior to 1991, the goods movement from one state to another, it was also very much restricted, and it was very much means permissible. But this make the movements of goods very much uneasy from, say, within the country from one states to other states. So liberalization make very much free of movements of the goods. Then again, removal of taxes. The different taxes have been imposed upon the different business activities prior to 1991, so which was very much means um, expensive for the business person to do the activities. So this has been also removed in the year 1991 by the means of this new economic or new industrial policy. Okay, so this is liberalizations. Then come the privatization. So at that time, prior to 1991, the maximum business organizations or industrial parts were in the hand of the government of India, and this make very much the problems for the private industries to set up. Every small and big industries were in the hand of the governments. Now this has made the public sector industries to grow more, and which was not profitable for the Indian economy, because the industries those who are under the public sectors are though doing the activities, but it was not very much profitable by nature. So the government of India has decided to go for the privatization, means reducing the public sector enterprises to the private sector enterprises, and this has played a great role in that time. And the important things that have been taken in privatizations or by the means of privatization, I am saying you that, see, disinvestment in public sector. So different public sector has been disinvested, that means which has been invested by the government of India, and now it is being disinvested, means are being given to the public sector that you invest in that particular area. Okay, then number 2 is sick enterprises. So there were so many enterprises which are running say loss, or being very much sick, means stop not working properly. These enterprise were taken by the government of India and provided to the private sector. So that I can give you some example. In our states only, you have heard the ASTC, Assam State Transport Corporations, which was run by the government of Assam prior to that. Now these were doing the very much loss business. Now this has been again shifted to the private sector. Now you can see that different private bus owners are running under the ASTC and doing the business, same like as this one ASCB also. So these were again transferred to the private sector. Sorry. Next, you can see reduce stake of the government's enterprise to the private enterprise by 51%. Now, so many other enterprises were there under the public sector, which was reduced by the government of India to more than 51% and given to the private sector. And this has made the government of India to recall or realize that different industries or companies which were going loss or doing the loss. Okay, next, the third one is globalization. Now globalization is something different from this privatization and liberalization. Globalization is the process of integrating the Indian economy to the various you can say economies of the world, or to the world economy in simple sense. Globalization is the process by which the government of India tries to uh, means link up with the world economy, or you can say globalization is a process by which the government tries to join with the world economy, or you can say it is a process by which the whole world come under a single umbrella. Okay, in simple sense I am telling. So in before this 1991, the government of India had a very hard and fast policy regarding the both quality and quantity types, you can say. So this globalization has brought, or this globalization has made the Indian economy to open up, or the India Indian gates are being open for the world market to come enter into the Indian market. Okay, so this is the process by which the world market has got an opportunity to come in India, and India also got an opportunity to go to the outside countries. Okay, so I'm giving you the brief some important points regarding the globalization. See, import liberalizations prior to 1991, importing of the goods from the other country to our country was very much restrictive, and it is very much you can say expensive also. So this has been liberalized by the means of globalizations. Then export promotion. Prior to 1991, the goods from our country to export in other country was also a very much tough and very much restrictive. Now due to the globalizations, the government of India has taken the initiative and to promote the goods which are available in our country for the purpose of export to the other country. So this promotion are also being done by the process of globalizations. Increase in interactions and interdependence with the various countries. Means globalizations has given the path to the people of India, or to the government of India, or to the world, by making and what relationship between the other countries to depend and interdepend upon one another. So interactions and interdependence with the various countries. Globalization only helped the government of India to go and meld and mingle with the different other world economy, and to depend upon others, and other to depend on us. So this is the one more thing